Better. Much better start line. Yeah, that's nice.
Small minus it is.
That's it right there. When
Can't
you've
be
got the
fucking
left one. No, it's not. It's just, you know, we obviously want the data to represent what it is we're trying to do, and I think we have that there.
That small sub minus is way better for what I need in the bag. Yeah. I don't need a 7-wood going 230 the odd time.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So last week, we took a dive into Michael's golf bag.
Oh, your trusty new club.
Yep. Trusty new club 7-wood has kicked out the 4-iron, unless really you're going somewhere where you need that lower flight.
Yeah.
You're making the trip back to the homeland.
The
7-wood might not make the journey for that.
No.
So lots of question marks and some in my own head. Does Michael need a 9-wood? Does Michael need an 11-wood? Does he need a bag of hybrids?
If we get to that part in my golf career, I'm done.
Listen, your scores are going the right way. Don't let your ego get in the way here.
Well, ego is, we're on the fine line between scores and ego.
So we're looking today at, I think, because in everyone's bag, we need to make this call. When is the right time to step away from one sort of technology or one club design and into another that offers a different set of ball flight characteristics? So we're really looking at the next club now. And do you need a 9-wood?
I don't think so.
Well,
we'll see.
Lots of people in the comments, Mikey, had said like they also thought that they would not need a 9-wood. And after how much they love 7, they thought they couldn't believe it. So are you at least open-minded enough?
We'll try it. We'll try it. If it gets me to a +1, I'll play an 11-wood, no problem.
You would?
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Okay, let's reestablish your yardage with 7-wood.
Okay.
Good place to start. Then I want to hit 5-iron.
Okay.
Right, let's see what the gap is between those two. And then let's analyze ball flight, spin, all those different things, okay? 215, Mikey.
Yep.
That's about where it'll land, 212, 215.
I think so, that's what I've been seeing, yeah. Haven't played with it yet, but soon, a couple days.
Let's have a look. Some thunderous speed in that. Good, 213.
Fast.
I don't know if our screens will hold up with the amount of speed being unleashed on it from Martisevic here.
Oh.
Jesus.
101 club speed with a 7-wood.
Very nice. Okay, a couple more. Flying a little bit, quite a bit further actually.
Yeah. You doubted me.
Well, with good reason.
Oh, it's a hell of a miss.
Very good. Very, very good.
A wee bit pulley. That's too bad. It felt good.
No, I mean, what did you not like about it?
I just went left. Not too far left, but
No, it's fine. It was good. Okay, first thing we're going to do is add the loft back on.
My loss.
Yeah, you don't need this thing flying 223 because that's going to cause us a bigger problem.
A bit cutty, but it works.
That was nice, Mikey. It's making a little bit more sense now.
Yeah.
Man, maybe we'll revisit small minus in a second, but let's hit a couple more. That was good. That was good. Okay, yeah, throw it onto small minus. I mean, I'll probably want a bit more out of that shot for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that little Healy one. I mean, they're pulley, but...
Yeah, you're hitting them solid. There's no doubt about that. You're hitting them really, really nice and solid. Yeah, that's the problem today is the path is more out to in than we were seeing. Better. Much better start line. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Small minus it is.
That's it right there. When
Can't
you've
be
got the
fucked
left one. No, it's not. It's just, you know, we obviously want the data to represent what it is we're trying to do, and I think we have that there.
That small sub minus is way better for for what I need in the bag.
Yeah.
I don't need a 7-wood going 230 the odd time.
Yeah, which is good. Really nice to see that little spin sort of change in spin, 41, 44, and then 49.
That fairly low launch for a 7-wood?
No, that's okay.
At least it's 100 feet, which is nice.
Plenty. Okay, 5-iron. So really the next, if we're carrying that one 215, the next one has to fly 200.
A little bit cutty, but it'll work.
Probably about as good as you'll hit one.
Yeah. Yeah, 5 down and 0.6 out in. Face open a wee bit.
Okay, so yeah, even if we make the argument that we take the sort of best 3 from how you hit that 5-iron, we're still left with 25 yards of a gap, 21 in total. There is a definite gap there, Mikey.
Yeah.
Height-wise, the 5-iron doesn't really reach the heights. I mean, that last one was 91 feet versus your very best 7-wood was, small mice. Yeah, your 7-wood was in and around 100 feet, 103. Okay. Is it 9-wood? Does that look like a lot of loft?
Yeah, but to me, the 7-wood looks like a lot of loft, so it's not awful.
Okay.
My face angle so bad.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Be honest,
Same.
I don't like it.
No.
It's not the ball flight I'm looking for you at all.
I'm not making an excuse when I say this, but like every strike felt different, whereas with the 7-wood, it just feels the same.
Yeah, and obviously that's part of it, right? But it's not the flight we want. We don't need something spinning at 6,200.
No.
Not in this section of the bag anyway. Okay. So I think we can both come to the conclusion it's not the 5-iron, really. Mm-hmm. It's not ideal. It's 25 yards of a gap's too much. It's not the 9-wood either. So it begs the question, what is it?
Just bend the 5-iron a bit strong.
No.
1 degree. Never hurt anyone.
Oh, quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, much more like it. So
this hybrid sits nice.
Yeah, it does sit nice. By moving the center of gravity closer to the face, Mikey. So, guys, when we have the body of the golf club being as wide front to back as it is in a 9-wood. So even if we say the CG is, call it roughly in the middle, right? If we take that, even the exact same loft, and we say the CG of this golf club, which will be slightly closer to the front, the difference in sort of body depth, front to back, makes a significant difference to the delivered loft. So the center of gravity of this and the center of gravity of that are trying to get in alignment. So what we call lead deflection. So when the head is the dominant mass, and this weighs about 225 grams, this is basically bending the shaft into lead deflection. When the starting point of the center of gravity is already closer to the front of the head, like it is in the hybrid, it actually moves the shaft much less. There's less of a sort of strain on the shaft and deflection to move in alignment with the shaft. So we're not going to have nearly as much forward deflection on a hybrid. We're going to have much more forward deflection on a fairway wood. So for Mikey, that's why we're able to get that ball flight into the right window. So, even though the loft is fairly similar here, it's 1,100 less spin. Significantly different. So you're able to put less pressure into the golf ball, more pressure into the golf ball. In actual fact, That's pretty cool to see. So small minus. So the loft in your 7-wood is what?
21.
Okay, so 21, small minus is 20 versus 22.
Yeah.
So in actual motion, 2 degrees more loft actually delivers less loft
Interesting.
in terms of the dynamics of it. That's pretty cool to see. That's why, again, guys, we've got to understand the dynamic consequences of pairing heads and shafts. It's not quite as easy as 22 degrees of loft goes this high, 24 goes this high. It doesn't work that way. If you put 22 degrees of loft in a fairway wood head and 25 degrees of loft, more loft in a hybrid head, the likelihood is the lower loft will project higher loft and dynamically because the body shifts the shaft in that dynamic motion. So hopefully that's, we'll kind of explain it a bit more as we go, but that's the sort of complexity of fairway wood versus hybrid. Let's hit a couple more, Mikey, with that. Better. I think you might not need a 7-wood, you know that? You might need a couple of hybrids.
No. Too many head covers.
Good. Good.
A clean looking hybrid.
All right, Mikey, a little Frankenstein.
I like this. You're really trying hard to make your pal a better golfer. It's nice.
Listen, it's about time
It's a change,
you realize
folks.
the amount of effort I put into your game. You'd be still standing as a 17 handicapper if I wasn't helping you with speed, your delivery, your clubs. Yeah, as far as misses go, that's a good one. Very, very good.
And what's the length of this now?
Don't you worry.
Oh, for the people. The commentators.
We'll unveil the specs at the end. I don't
Okay.
want to compromise your fragile mind.
Yeah, you're a dummy.
Really nice.
I mean, that's that Healy miss, and it's
Yeah, it's in a good spot.
not awful.
That was lovely.
91.8.
Yeah. That was like the perfect flight. 202, great launch, great spin, Mikey.
Yeah.
Strike was fantastic. If we could have this club look like that, we'd
Yeah.
be in great shape.
Be in the bag.
That just changed the mindset a little bit, just to
Yeah.
change the.
Just let the club kind of
yeah.
do the work. It's going to go the distance.
It will do.
No issues.
It absolutely will do. Those last couple were just exactly what we want to see. So as far as a club fit and a purpose, we had obviously 5 irons sitting, just couldn't quite get the output, the horsepower. And if we actually go into, take out the 7-wood for a second, a couple of things with the 5-wood. Obviously dynamically, we could have kept going more upright, but
Yeah.
then the thing ends up just sitting
Two
upright.
Yeah.
The Mizuno hybrid has the most upright setting, so it can go 3 degrees upright from
Right.
standard. We also can get a little bit more club head speed through the slightly longer, slightly lighter shaft. That definitely helped. And if we go into the ball data, we were able to drop a little bit of spin, not quite as glancy across it, and then obviously pick up the carry number to 200 yards. So
And obviously, the peak height is night and day difference.
yeah, night and day. And we don't really need it to match. The 7-wood for you is like, it's just up there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
very high and sort of 9 miles an hour more ball speed is going to just, especially when the launch conditions are actually quite similar. It's just about the velocity that comes out of that 7-wood. So this bridges the gap between your irons and the fairway wood. You don't need another fairway wood. And really a 5-iron is going to be, from a strokes gained perspective, low value.
Right, yeah.
This would be high value. Par 3s, second shots, shots out the rough, loads of different shots you could play with this little guy.
It's good. What's the specs?
So 39 inches,
Yeah.
so a little bit short. Your 7-wood's 41 inches, this is 39. So really, it's kind of 3-iron length.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yep. So it's a little bit on the longer side. So just that way, you don't have to focus on trying to put the speed in.
Yeah.
You can focus on just making good contact.
And still on the trend of shorter fairway woods. I mean, my
Yeah.
7-wood's short, my 3-wood is a little bit shorter. So the minute you cut this down and put it in, feels 10 times better.
Yeah. We also want to discuss probably at some point, we probably want to discuss the wedges and the wedge setup, because like 200, 215, I mean, 5, 6-iron, yeah, we probably just want to kind of maybe slightly nudge the 6-iron loft to get it to 185. If it's not already there, we probably just want to just do that. And then we're going down from there, 185, probably 7.2, 160 on the 8-iron, 150, 145 on the 9-iron, probably 132 on the wedge, and gap wedge at 120, so on and so forth. So as far as importance, this was an important gap to fill.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think the newest thing for me is the height that I'm gonna see outside, because I've hit it generally pretty low. Well, right now it's pretty low. And yeah, I mean, another wood in the bag. Who knows if it? Like I said, if it takes me to scratch or even in the pluses, I'll play it.
If you just literally said 4-iron versus 7-wood head to head, which one provides you a higher strokes gain value? 7-wood.
7-wood,
right?
yeah.
Great. Add that to the bag. 5-iron versus this is like a tuned up 4 hybrid. Which one adds strokes gained to the bag?
This one.
No doubt about it, that one. So you're just getting those micro wins. And I don't think that club in itself will take you all the way to that sort of plus handicap, but is it those plus wins? And if you get 14 plus wins from a strokes gain perspective, you are absolutely going to find yourself in that kind of scratch to plus category.
I like it. A new club for the bag.
Very cool. Excellent. Okay, guys. We don't have the luxury. As I round this up and I think about it, I just think of the privileged position we get to find ourselves in by being able to isolate every single club. And I kind of wish Club Fit was that for everyone.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, we spent the best part of an hour focused on one club.
One club.
You know, it's tricky. I think it is part of the value that we offer our clients. If you know they have a set of golf clubs from us, and we want to look at how do they transition. It's maybe more of that type of service, that gapping service that we offer. When you try to make the irons part of the wood family, how do they blend together? How do they come together? So there definitely is services available for you guys to do this. Hopefully you see the value of doing it so that you don't get one part of your bag performing one way, then one performing a totally different way, and really the two don't blend together. They're very different in how you need to either swing or how they perform when you play. So we want this stuff to be not just entertainment value on a YouTube channel. We want this to be something that you can actually benefit from. So I'd say the gapping session would be the way to benefit from this and work with a fitter long-term, recurring, visits with them. And that's one thing we have with all of our clients is they come back and they see us, and, it's part of the ongoing service of being our client that we do this type of stuff. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Mikey's bag's coming together. Scratches certainly in the not too distant future.
That's the goal. Scratch for next year.
That's the goal. All right. Stay tuned, guys. We'll see you again soon.